Yo, all right. So, today we're gonna play more Nino Kuni. We're finally on our way to the ghost ship, right? Finally. So it'll be the third stone. We just finished the ice one. But yeah, let's just go ahead and hop up into it. We don't need to go crazy. We're good. Let's go ahead and start it up. In search of stones. We're level 38, bro. We're getting pretty far up there. I don't even know what level I'm supposed to be. Yee! We're good. Call my dragon. Let's get out of here. Alright. So from what I understand, we have to be on the boat to get to the ghost boat. So let's go ahead and try to get up in our ghost boat. Ghost boat. Ghost boat. Where do you think we I think we can get on the water at the little island over here. The little what do we call it? It's called like the, I can't even remember. Ugly duckling, I think, island. Yeah. Can we just walk to the water and get in our boat? Where do we get our boat at? How do we get our boat? Mother freaker. Where do we find the boat? Our boat's way down there. Alright. So we gotta go down there? How depressing. Alright, here we go. Get in the boat. Roll out. Did we even... Okay, yeah, we're healed up. Bro, we gotta go all the way around this freaking island. Should we go around the top? Yeah, let's go around the top. I wish it was just a little bit faster. My boat is just a little slow. I am happy that we're like too strong for the enemies, so they run away from us. That's like something I need in every RPG. Oh, not this dude. We're not too strong for this big guy. The Zomboatswain. One fight down. What level was my... Our penguin's already level 14, bro. We only did one fight with him. There's the boat. Excuse me. The ghost boat. It's so fast. Look at it. It's like hauling ass right at us. Can we just run into it? Yep. I hate when I like get excited and think it's gonna be a cutscene and then it's not. Don't be so silly. I'm sure there's a much simpler explanation. The girl is correct. It's no ghost ship. So what is it? It's a ghost galleon. Alright, bro. Look closely. There are many cannons protruding from the side of that. It is one of the legendary and most fearsome warships constructed for the conflicts of the ancients. Or the ghost of one, at least. So it's even worse than a ghost ship. That'd be, shipmates, worse than the worstest nightmares you ever had. Oh wow. They who come alongside the black porpoise unbind end their voyages at the bottom o' Davy Jones' locker. 'Tis the law o' the seas. Davy who? I'm Drippy. You're thinking of someone else? B.I.? That's terribly rude of me. Forgive me, shipmate. Arr, what am I saying? Jet Sam, on deck with ye. Run these scurvy dogs through. Ye near do well. Natomation? Ye, I don't even know what that word means. Natomaton. Oh, he's a robot pirate? Nice. I thought it was just gonna be ghosts, not robots. Alright. Did he just stop my attack? I'm only hitting 1 damage? Alright, so this dude is strong against this stuff, so I'm just gonna go ahead and switch to my bro here. And what should we hit him with? I think first we'll protect our bros, you know? And then second, hit him with a fireball. Let's see how he takes that. 36 damage, not too bad. Let's see about the arrow of light. 90 damage, there we go. Wow. Alright. Wreck the little boat dude. What was that thing? No good pile of nuts and bolts, more like. Proper hunk of junk it was. You're no lily-livered landlubbers, I'll give you that. But the nightmare ain't over yet. Why? It's barely begun. Ha 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 ha. It's that voice from before. Who is that? Did the goals take out your eyes? I'll be right here. Oh! Damn, he's huge. You gave Jetsam a sound scuppering? Eve backbone, I'll lay to that. But not a bit as much backbone as me. Me scurvy crew. We're bone from keel to topsail, ain't we boys? Oh my god, dude. My favorite is how they like shake all. I'll make no bones about it. It wasn't that flippin' funny. Captain Crossbones. The black porpoise. A scourge of every inch of ocean. You fine way with words, Captain. 'Tis poetry. Now then, state your purpose. What business ye have with me and the cutthroat crew? We're looking for the 3 magic stones, and the map brought us here. Here to rob us of our treasures, eh? Not just any treasure, but the very jewel given to us by the Wizard King himself. You're plucky ones, I'll give you that. He's got the flaming thing, has he? It's worth half to be him. Wouldn't it? Flippin' typical. We sea dogs value our treasure more than our very lives themselves. Why, we'd dive for the least little trinket amongst them. If we weren't already dead, of course. Ha 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 ha. Another captain. Another just fit to slay a man. I've died all over again. These fools are hyping him up. Call me silly, but I'm starting to like these skeletons. This swollen-headed fool is the legendary captain. The stone is the greatest treasure in all our hold full of plunder. You'll have to prize it from me coldly dead hands, ye scurvy dog. But we need it. Whatever it takes, we have to have it. Whatever it takes, you say? Okay. Alright, this kind of sucks that we have to fight this guy because we just fought his friend and we're already like hurt, you know? You know what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna break out the Sage's secret. No, that's wrong. Iced coffee. It only gave me 10, bruh. That dirty cheap keeps pinching your HP, Ollie boy. Make sure you whack him sharpest if he looks like trying it again. It's the only way you'll stop him. Wait, what? Whack him? The hammock hack. Oh no, wrong one. Oh, wrong button. Go wild on his ass, monkey. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see what the little penguin can do with the Ice Age. 300, bro. It's over. It's a wrap already. Little skelly buddy. He ain't got no chance. Oh, he put me to sleep. Get him. Sit down, Skelly Billy. $2K. We're rich. Oh God. What do we want to get rid of? What do we learning? Short circuit? A powerful jolt of electricity deals storm damage to enemies. We'll get rid of this. All right. Alright, that was like the easiest dungeon out of the three. It's kinda not right. This is all you're doing, you meddling scallywags. You call us thieves, you attack us, and then you have the gall to accuse us of meddling? Worms. I don't think they're bad people. People? It's been a while since we've been called that, lad. An age, in fact. That it has. Remember the golden olden days? The slip of a sloop we started our pirating on all them years ago back? Talk amongst ourselves, why don't you? Remember the captain in them days? What a terror. Drove us like slaves he did, till we was honored by the Wizard King himself. Afraid of nothing we were. 'Twas a golden age of men of fortune. From horizon to horizon, the sea was our big blue oyster. We've done and sailed the black porpoise to world's end and beyond. But we wasn't destined to live forever. Time caught up with us sure as the tide. That is it, or that it did. And then we was naught but salt-soaked souls, becalmed on the seas of the afterlife. Bro, reading this text is like a freaking tongue twister. The salt-soaked souls. Until the captain came back to us, that is, just as we always knew he would. We took to the waves once more. Never a happier day did I see. Never indeed. What more could a cutthroat crew have wished for in death? We never been lucky indeed. Truly, I've no regrets. Not even that we were born with the face of something. Captain, you have done yourself. I've wet me pirate pants. Okay. So the pirate dude's still alive? Anchors away. Well, he's like still alive, but he's just like a spirit now. That was cool. Ghost ship's fun.
様変わりしたものだな。ベルダーナのルシオ。
かつて栄し王国も今やこのありさま。名もなき古城に過ぎませんな。
何を言う。愚者の王国は滅びる宿命だ。お前の選択に間違いはない。
あなたにそのような言葉をいただけるとは。ですが評議員殿、あなたほどの方がなぜ我が城まで。
思いを確かめに来たまでだ。
思い？
とある男の思いだ。世界を守ろうとした一人の男のな。そう、漆黒の魔導士よ。このままでは近次の行使も時間の問題。それはお前にとって不都合なのではないかな。
お互いにとってこの世界の人間などもはや何の益もないはずでしょう。
それがお前の答えか。
ええ、必ずやお見せいたしましょう。未だ希望を抱きし人間ども、その希望が絶望に塗り替わる瞬間
を。お前と同じようにか。心待ちにしていよう。
評議員殿、あなたはどこまで面白い。
Alright, that was crazy, right? Whoever that dude is, I think that's the dude that we talked to in the past. Yeah, it's crazy for sure. It seems like he might be good, he might be bad. Well, alright, so we got all 3 stones. We couldn't have done it without Tengri. There's nowhere he can't fly. He's done me proud. He may be a mere fledgling, but he has all the makings of a legendary dragon. Now, you know what needs doing next. I'll take it. Those magic stones need to be reunited with that wand. So we just need to put the magic stones back in the holes in the wand, huh? Okay, here goes. They'll never fit. What's all this about? They're the wrong blooming size. I guess I didn't think to check. I mean, we were so busy looking for them. You're not seriously telling me we've ended up with a bunch of worthless counterfeits, are you? They're real, and that there can be no doubt. The keepers of the stones are crossed swords with real enough. Why don't they fit in the wand? 'Tis Mornstar that has changed size. Like as not, it's shifted shape to fit the hand of its new owner. But there's bound to be a way to get those stones to follow suit, and I'll warrant some wise soul has scribbled it down somewhere. So now we gotta go back to Hamlin. Alright, sounds good. First things first, I'm the realist. Let's go heal up before we go to Hamlin. Heal and save. Alright. To Hamlin. We gotta go all the way to the freaking castle, bro. Boom, 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 boom. Guess what? We got all the stones. You have Morningstar's magic stones? So you recovered the map from Kublai? That's right. Well, actually, he's kind of gave it to us. He's not a bad sort, once you get to know him. He took us under the wing, like, even gave us a dragon to fly about. He gave you a dragon? It's true. Tengri helped us find the 3 magic stones. We couldn't have done it without him. The problem now is how is stick the stones made into Mornstar, and I won't lie to you, we don't have the foggiest. We were kinda hoping you might be able to help us. This is a tricky one. Don't tell me you can't help us either. The stones are just too big, aren't they? Well, if it were a mere matter of unifying the sizes of the wand and the stones, my powers would more than suffice, but I am afraid it's not only their dimensions that are out of alignment. There is another problem, one that I lack the ability to resolve. You're telling us there ain't just a wonky sizes we have to worry about? It's never flippin' easy, is it? I think I've got it. Just think for a moment, when exactly did we get hold of Mornstar? It was when we were sent back to the past. The problem may be from attempting to join the Mornstar of 15 years past with the stones you obtained here in the present. As long as there is this time difference, so to speak, it may not be possible to unite them. So we need to find Mornstar here in the present? Kulan, one of the 4 great sages, her magical powers were the most formidable. So if we can find the great sage Kulan, she can help us with Mornstar. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, so we're talking about Kulan, the queen of the heavens, right? She ruled the city in the clouds called Xanadu. Wow. Was destroyed, yes. Okay. Jeepers, her city was destroyed? Can it really be 5 years ago? Yes, it must be 5 years ago. News reached us that Shadar had attacked the celestial citadel of Xanadu. By the time we mustered our forces, it was too late. When Hamlin's airborne division arrived, Xanadu had been wiped from the map. I am afraid I do not know what became of its queen and her subjects, but perhaps, if you are lucky, fat chance, it sounds like Shadar dealt with them just like he dealt with your predecessor. In any case, it is not within my power to help you. For that, I can only apologize. Don't worry, Your Majesty. There must be another way. Well, if we can't find Kulan, I guess we'll have to try another great sage. Alicia is no longer with us, which leaves only Rashad. My father. Your father? Now I see where you get your wisdom. Yes, Rashad may well be able to help. Oh my god. So now we gotta go find Richard? Nobody can help us? This place sucks. Can we travel from here? Nope. Maybe this is just like padding of time because this is taking forever. This is annoying. Just walk here, talk to this person, walk somewhere else. What the hell? She looks like an angel. What if she's from Xanadu? How convenient that when we need to go to Xanadu, we found somebody from Xanadu. It looks like this lady can't speak. She's not dumb, just a bit dead. She's a ghost. That's what I said, didn't I? You know, I seem to remember seeing another one back in Ding Dong Dell. Maybe if we paid that other ghost to visit, we could work out what we're doing wrong. Well, if that's... or miming, I suppose, and no one likes a mime. Talk to this shoulder. We tried already. What the freak am I supposed to do? Bro. Alright, so this lady's not gonna give us anything. He said something about another ghost in Ding Dong Dell. Bro, I don't see no freaking ghost. This is annoying. Bro, I don't see no ghost. What the freak is he talking about? Oh my god. Alright, let's go. We're gonna look something up again. What? Bro, I do not have it. Healing touch, travel, gateway. Take heart, give heart, seek fortune, spring lock, nature's tongue. Levitate, bridge, puppet string, magic lamp. Form familiar, quicken growth, rejuvenate, breach time. Secret ingredient, insight, poison. Broom broom. What? There we go. So annoying, bro. I can't believe I didn't have that spell already. You cast Spirit Medium on me, didn't you? That's what it does. You mean to tell me it cast a spell without knowing what it did? What kind of wizard are you? For future's reference, Spirit Medium lets you speak to the spooky spirits of the dead like me. You're a flippin' ghost. You mean to tell me that ghosts really exist? Of course they do. Wizards see them all the time. I was a wizard too once, you know? But thanks to that idiot, the Dark Djinn, there aren't too many wizards left. So when I saw you, I thought I'd better hand that page over. You're the first wizard I've seen in I don't know how long. Alright. I honestly don't care. I just want to go back. We gotta go back to Hamlin now. Alright, we found her. Now... Can you see me? Why wouldn't we be able to? This is marvelous, and you can hear me too? Sure we can. But if we're using spirit medium to speak to you, it must mean... You are correct. I lost my life some time ago. And you are the first to notice my presence. We weren't going to miss you in that getup. You came from Xanadu? Indeed, the celestial kingdom of Xanadu was my home. I was charged with protecting our queen. But Shadar destroyed Xanadu, didn't he? So I guess you... No, I did not fall in battle. I was slain by a comrade, a fellow citizen of Xanadu. What do you mean? What you said was correct. Shadar did indeed lay waste to my home. The fiend made his way into the inner sanctum of the palace unnoticed by anyone. Our magic had no effect on him. Even the mighty sorcerer of Queen Kulan was useless. But we heard she had the most powerful magic of all the great sages. Nonetheless, it was of no use. She was too powerless against him. But Shadar did not take our lives. No, he robbed us of something else. He stole our hearts. He took our hearts of all who dwelled in our city. And without hearts to call our own, we lacked emotion, we lacked reason. And that was how it came to pass. So Kulan still lives. The wings of Xanadu. That's enough chit chat for now. It's time to scour Autumna and see if we can't find Queen Kulan. Alright. So I guess... Oh, there's a star. It tells us exactly where it's at. We don't even have to try. I see you are not from these parts. How very observant. Listen, we'd love to stay and chat, but we've got things to do. This town has been blessed by a higher power. I cannot allow the likes of you to disturb the tranquility of such a sacred place. Sorry, mister, we didn't know, but we're not here to disturb anything. Talk about a warm flipping welcome. This miserable so-and-so could do with some lessons in hospitality from my dear old ma'am. Cease your senselessness. I will not let you pass. Be gone. I have important matters to attend to. The sacred ceremony is about to begin, and Queen Kulon will not be kept waiting. She said she wouldn't travel north. I reckon she had enough on her plate already. With her being dead and all. Can she really be gone? It seems our friend here and that mystery woman have some history. I fear she had not escaped, but I cannot allow my feelings to come before my duty. Tell me, what business have you with the Queen? There's something we need to ask her. Perdita. Bro. How come there's no stores? Like, stores to buy weapons and stuff? Yo. We got a store. $10,000. I'll take it. Damn it. We need a lot more money. This is tedious as hell. All right. Bro, I have 10 of these. Nice. All right. Let's go ahead and save our game here. Definitely save the game. Alright. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I gotta go stand up for a second, go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Well, I'm back. All right. I made it. I got a bread roll. It's pretty good. All right. Back to the game. Oh, hey there. A patty cake. Okay. I'm not really sure what we're doing. Like, I feel like we need to level up a little bit, but kind of at the same time, maybe not. The sleigh bell hell. Now that we've been here, right, we can travel here. We get like fast travel here. Perdita, right? Yeah. Alright, cool. So let's go find this bounty real quick. Alright. So it said something about like some islands. Do you think it's this up here? This is definitely it, right? The Papa Sasquatch. Yes, please. Let's beat up the Papa. The ear splitter. Oh, son. Why does it keep, like, changing my attack, who I'm attacking to? What just happened? I just died? Only 30 damage. Oh my god. It's doing no damage. 5 damage per hit. Oh my god. What are we gonna do? I can't do anything. We're gonna die. Oh, he has provisions. Okay. What a load of crap. There we go. Took out the whole team, but we got him. Nice. Alright. That was pretty rough, though. Oh, we should have just fast traveled. Perdita. Back to Perdita. The bar of fairy chocolate? I'll take it. When do we unlock these? Do I have to buy all these to unlock these? That's what it was. Okay. Oh my god, I want all of these. We never do no side quests though. We're never gonna get all those. Alright, I guess we'll just go on with the mission and see. Hopefully we don't get our butts kicked. This crazy old lady. Why has he let in outsiders? First there was that giant man and now children. We're looking for Queen Kulon. The guard said she was somewhere around here. So you have come to receive her blessing? Here we go again. What's all this about a sacred ceremony and blooming blessings? Okay. You come to Perdita? Yet you know nothing of the blessings? Look deep into the eyes of the people here. See how we are blessed? Oh, we've seen them all, right? The people that aren't blessed, they're broken-hearted. Seems like some blessings aren't worth counting. Pay no attention. The blessings we have received have lifted the fear from our hearts. Do you know how many towns in this land have been wiped from the map by the Dark Djinn? But you can't just give in, you have to stand up to Shadar. Let me take a look at you, Nino. You are a wizard, are you not? How can you know what it is to have no magic, no power, nothing but fear in your heart? Ma'am, you can't let your heart be broken just because it stops your feeling afraid. He's right. What's the point of a blessing like that? You may as well have your heart broken by Shadar. It is nearly time for the ceremony to begin. It is finally time for you to join us. It is time for you to be blessed. We must not keep Queen Kulon waiting. Alright. I wish I could open that.
いいかい、すぐに終わるからね。じっとしてるんだよ。
おばあちゃん、儀式は始められるのですか？
はい、滞りなく準備はできております、サザラ様。
あの人が
空の女王。
サザラ様。
Bro, why can't the cutscenes be longer? Why does it make me read so much? Get a load of her eyes, will you? They're all weird. Jeepers, she's brokenhearted. Shadar must have done this when he attacked Xanadu. So now we know why she's been up to no good handling out those so-called blessings. But if we don't do something, Nina will end up brokenhearted too. What is the matter, my child? I don't want to be blessed. I don't need it. I don't want to be brokenhearted. Everyone's wrong. How dare you say such things in the presence of the queen? The child refuses my blessing? Then she leaves me no choice. For the benefit of this misguided girl, a special ceremony is required. What do you mean to do to her? What's happening? Sacrifice her to the sun gods.
アイリちゃんが、僕たちが止める。行くよみんな。
Alright, a nightmare fight. burn her ass up. Ooh, I don't know if I got it. Oh, I did get it. Hell yeah. Yeesh, I'm almost dead. There you go. Cook it up, Mr. Drippy. Excuse me. He's chasing me. Make him stop. Ooh, almost didn't get it. I don't think I pushed defend. Oh, I did. Okay. We're good. Oh, I don't think I got it that time. Damn it. Yeah. That thing kind of sucked because it was like every hit it hit you.
この調子で行こう。
Everybody leveled up. Holy crap. Nice.
アイリー怪我はないかい？
サザラ様。
離れなさい。
失望したぞ、空の女王よ。
ジャボ様。
ジャボーやてどこにおんねん。
空の女王よ、お前の悪夢の力失うには惜しかったのだがな。賢者といえど所詮は人間。私の代行者としての役目も果たせぬか。
ジャボ様、お願いです。もう一度。
遅い。悪夢の力を失った人間に価値などない。
サザラ様。ヘブル
ヘブル
ネさん。
チ。ああ、待たせたな。
ヘブルチ、なぜ？
なるほど。ヘイブンの残党か。面白い。どこまで抗えるものか見ものだな。
Yo, that was pretty sick. Alright, do you think Queen Kulan is back to her old self again? She's probably still broken-hearted, right? That a base-born ruffian like you should presume to meddle in the affairs of a queen. My apologies, your highness. I never did know my place, did I? And the same goes for the rest of you. What business can your unruly kind have with one such as I? Charming. It looks like the Queen of Heavens is still very much broken-hearted. This looks like a job for you, lad. Can you do for the Queen what you did for Tengri? I can mend her broken heart. There's no doubt about it. What her high and mightiness is missing is a spot of love. And that makes the world go round. So it's love she needs, is it? Who do you know that's brimming with love? I'm your man. Oh, what? You heard me. No man has more love for a woman than I have for Kulan. Really? You love Kulan? He loves her. He loves her. She's all hyped. Enough of this nauseating talk of love. The very word turns my stomach. Thus speak the fiery maiden I fell for. 'Tis music to my ears. Crikey, it must be love if he's happy taking that kind of abuse. What's the story between Kublai and Queen Kulan? I need to know. Calm down. All we need to know is Kublai has to share some love with his heart. Alright, so we just take his heart. The thing that makes the world go round. Oops, wrong one. Gotta give her the love. So you're back with us. I spoke so harshly to you just now. Can you find it in your heart to forgive me? Think nothing of it. 'Twas a pleasure to hear such rough and ready words from the mouth of a noble-born lady. Pray do not mock me. I'm just glad Queen Kulon. No, Kulon's not broken-hearted anymore. Too right, and I must say I'm impressed with old Pirate Face here. That's 2 servings of his heart we've helped ourselves to now. You're right. It seems as if his love for the Queen is a little bit special. You call me Queen. I am unworthy of such a title. The skyborn kingdom of Xanadu was torn from the heavens and cast into the distant ocean. I could not protect my realm. And then I came to this town and broke the hearts of its people. You shouldn't be so hard on yourself. The people of Xanadu saw you as a wise and just ruler. You carried out your duties both as a queen and a sage and trained countless wizards. Have you forgotten all the good you've done? What you say may be true, but it does not excuse the harm I have caused. I have inflicted so much suffering. Your Highness, we met the ghost of a lady in Hamlin, a soldier who once served you. She was one of the people who died in Xanadu, and she told us that so long as Queen Kulon was alive, there was hope for her people. She spoke of me. She spoke of hope. And look around you. The people of this town may be broken-hearted, but at least they're alive. Your Highness, let us return this town to its former self. It may take time, but I know you can do it. You may not be a queen any longer, but we still stand beside you. You are not alone, and who is to say? Hey, bro. Who is this? Who's this person in my chat? I don't even know who this person is. Nick, you been working? Kublai, thank you everyone. You are right. I cannot give in to despair. I must become someone who can inspire hope in others. You aren't the only great sage who has led astray. My father and Markazin suffered too. Yes, and all over here helped them just like he helped you. And now you're all fighting fit, and the battle against evil is finally begin in earnest. What? Why this look like Link? Why this look like Link? Are you talking about like Zelda? There's something I've been dying to ask. I need to know how long something's been going on between Queen Kulon and Kublai. I mean, a queen and a sky pirate, it's so romantic. I don't know if you heard, Nick, about what's going on over at BFL 2. They had like a jam that popped up and broke a water pipe, and the water like flooded all this area and broke all this electrical stuff, and so the factory's been closed for like 4 days, or the warehouse. They've been closed every day and paying us. So like right now, I'm getting paid right now. Do you have to be so nosy? Kublai is known and feared as the king of the sky pirates, but there is more to him than meets the eye. Quite right, I'm a man of many talents, and being the fearless leader of a band of swashbuckling sky pirates is just one of them. Kublai also served as the commander of the Xanaduvian Airborne Division, in which role he fought for Queen Kulon. Avast, I can speak for myself, you slack-jawed cur. You were a commander in Xanadu? Indeed he was. Since the time of the Wizard Wars, Xanadu has avoided conflict, but neutrality cannot be maintained without significant military power. Kublai's force formed part of that power. I get it. The lowly servant who ended up falling head over heels in love with the queen? That's classic. Do you always have to be so blunt? I've watched over her since she was but a girl, and I can't say I don't feel for her, but I am a mere soldier, and there's naught can be done about that. It must be tough. But that was then. Things have changed. Ow. Did you not hear my words earlier? I am a queen no more. Or no longer. There are no ranks or barriers to keep us apart. Oh, how cute. She wants this guy too. Can it be true you truly mean? I've been quite clear. Please do not make me spell it out. Nah, make her spell it out, bro. Don't be so slow. Put us out of your misery, won't you? How many times are you going to make the poor woman say it? Still your chattering tongues. I'll cut them off. You stand before the king of the sky pirates. Alright, alright. Nice. The hearts of the people of Paradita have been restored. Young Nina, you must have been terribly afraid. I apologize most humbly for my actions. I don't know, they haven't told us. As of right now, I think I'm going to work tomorrow. But every day, they send out a text that... Like, every day I think I'm gonna go, they send out a text that says, hey, don't show up. Yeah, free money for sure. Do not worry. Everything in Paradita is so bright and happy now. We will never give in to Shadar. Your words are music to my ears. Truly, children like you are bearers of hope. The hope of a brighter future. My freaking tire was flat, bro. I couldn't go. I had like a tire that was leaking and like it was flat. So I couldn't go. Yesterday I had to go take the car to the shop and get tires. We who are old enough to know better choose the path of cowardice. All we wanted was to be free of fear, to be protected from the truth. Lies? Homie. I don't even know how to prove it to you. What's done is done. I could show you my brand new tires, I guess. I don't... What do you want me to do? I had to buy tires. I know what I must do. My duty is to protect the people of Paradita from Shadar. I vow never to let his dark despair engulf this town again. I will make amends for all I have done. Don't be jealous, bro. I can see the world now. Everything's in HD. Glasses are cool. Mine are cool, at least. I don't know about yours, but mine are cool. They're freaking turtle shell, bro. What you know about the tortoise shell? When it seems I have no choice, I'll throw my lot in with you, Your Highness. We'll protect this puny village together. There are other duties in which you must attend. It's not only this town that must be protected from the dark pall of Shadar's despair. With your airship, you may travel freely around our world. Do you understand what it is that I ask of you? Resident Evil 4? Nah, bro. You know what? I want to play, what's that, the new Star Wars? The, Jedi Survivor, I think is what it's called. I want to play that. And I want to play... Can't think of what else. There was something else. I don't want to play Dead Island 2. If there's one thing I don't want to play, it's that game. Dead Island's... Yeah, it's whatever. It's not my game, that's for sure. The game is whack, you mean? Bro, Dead Island's terrible. Looks like everything worked out then. Oh. But before I forget, there was a reason we came here, to the middle of nowhere. It concerns Mornstar. We're trying to restore its power. We did manage to find the 3 magic stones, but even Markazin couldn't reunite them with the wand. It was beyond Markazin's power, you say? How could that be? He speculated that it might be because we brought Mornstar from the past. A masked wizard who can manipulate time itself. I am most curious as to what his intentions could be. But I shall ponder that at my leisure. Our priority is to put a stop to Shadar's plans. I will perform the required ritual without delay. Sounds like old Kulon knows what needs doing to get Morningstar back in one piece. So, you lost your phone. Jesus Christ. I was gonna say, why aren't you streaming Dead Island 2? What's up with that? How come I haven't seen no Shampoo Diz streams going on, huh? I shall require some assistance in this undertaking. Are you willing to help me? Money on your car? Me too, that's what I'm saying. I had to buy tires. Now I have no money. A fine response. The ritual must be performed outside when we are ready. Come and see me, I shall be waiting. I'm ready to begin. Who's getting paid? I'm getting paid right now, but not to stream, just to be out and alive, I guess. Do you know the spell named Rejuvenate? It is the memory retained within objects that is being revived. Only the spell Breach Time allows time itself to be manipulated. I believe that Rejuvenate should be able to restore the magic stones to the state they were in 15 years ago. I haven't seen Super Mario Bros. That's funny. I have not seen Super Mario Bros. What did I just watch? I watched it here at home though. I watched 65. It's like a Kylo Ren fighting dinosaurs. It wasn't that good. Not a movie I would recommend. I will need to combine the spell Rejuvenate with the ritual required to reunite the stones with Morningstar. Flipping heck, wouldn't that be a bit of a stretch even for you? Yes. You're gonna go? When are you going? Because I want to see that movie so bad. And I understand why Mark hasn't balked at the challenge, but I believe that I can do this for you. Without further ado, let the ritual commence. You're gonna go tomorrow? Are you gonna go with your girl or what? You gonna take your girl or your man? Me. Nah, bro, you have to buy me 2 hot dogs and a soda if you're gonna take me. The ritual is complete. What you now hold is Morningstar in its true form. Please consult your wizard's companion. The wand's power has restored new pages with new spells for you to use. Healing Hand, Fortune's Fool, Unleash. These spells look neat. The spell known. I think you're gonna take old Scardoir. The spell known as Unleash will prove very useful to you, I am certain. You have done battle with those creatures known as Guardians whose poor hearts have been broken by Shadar. When you defeated them, you received certain gemstones, did you not? They dropped the big jewels. These gems are symbols of the Guardians' gratitude and contain a part of their spirit and the life force. Jeepers! By using Unleash, you can channel the energies which reside in the gems and call upon the Guardian's strength in battle. With their power at your command, you will be able to hold your own even against Shadar. Thank you. That sounds like it'll come in real handy. That doesn't sound too shabby, does it? Shadar will be quaking in his boots. You are now better equipped to face Shadar in battle, but a serious obstacle stands between you and such encounter. Here we flip and go. What is it this time? Shadar dwells within the castle of Nevermore. It lies to the north of here, beyond the Miasma marshes. Should a careless traveler be engulfed by the dark miasma for which the marshes are known, they will be lost forever. The Miasma marshes. Have you heard of them? It's something my father once spoke of. He told me of a mist that was so dark that no light could penetrate it, the miasma. He said that the only way to clear it was with the call of the clarion. The clarion. I remember you saying that we'd be the ones to play it again, Esther. The clarion is a symbol of peace that was created by the three kings in this world. Now, what was the rhyme? In Ding Dong Dell they carved full well that old Mamuni wood, Mamuni? And bear it then to Hamlin to make it sound so good. I'm impressed by your knowledge, Esther, but then you are the daughter of a great sage. It's just a rhyme I learned when I was little. So if we give the clarion a good honk, it'll clear us a path across the miasma marshes. That is correct. The first thing you require to make the clarion is holy wood. Bruh. Nick, give me the holy wood. That old Mamuni wood. I think it's time we paid the Khalifa a visit. Alright. The Khalifa. Oh, I guess we just travel. It's in Al Mamoon, right? I think it's in Al Mamoon. Yeah. Before we go, let's see if there's any more bounties. Oh, 3 of them. It's nice to see you again, Your Majesty. You have returned. Now tell me, boy, have you located the handsome young man in the picture we so generously gave you? We found him, Your Majesty, and now Prince Marquesian back to his old self. That picture of yours came in proper useful at the end, even if you did only have it because you had a crush on the poor lad. We are most pleased to hear that you accomplished your aims. But what brings you back to us, pray tell? Your Majesty, have you heard of the clarion? Indeed. Are we to take it that you require the aforementioned instrument? Is the time finally at hand? That's right, Your Majesty. We need it to cross the miasma marshes. A bull. You heard the young man. Fetch you know what this instant. The Holy Wood. Guard that wood with your lives, won't you now? Who can say how long it will take for another branch like that to grow? This means we can do battle with Shadar. So you really do intend to face him? Tell us, are you familiar with the events of the Wizard Wars? Your Majesty, I heard something about them. The whole world was at war, wasn't it? It was a most protracted and bloody affair, and at the end of it, only 3 kingdoms remained: Alma Moon, Ding Dong Dell, and Hamlin. The 3 ruling families vowed then to keep the peace, and the clarion served to symbolize their sacred pledge. But when the shadows of Dark Jinn fell across the world, our 3 kingdoms were driven into a simply frightful series of disputes. In retrospect, it is most unfortunate that we did not join forces to make a new clarion back then. Join forces? That's right. If we recall correctly, you have already visited each of the 3 kingdoms. We're close personal friends with the big cheeses in every kingdom. It amuses us to think that a dear little boy should be the one to amend the bridges between our kingdoms. We'd love to stay and chat, but this clarion won't make itself. Shall we head over to the next kingdom? And we gotta go see King Tom. Whoa, she dropped it? Oh my god, we lost the holy wood? So you're not gonna give the wood back, bro? We have to go talk to the stupid mouse. Where am I supposed to go? What the heck? So I gotta go up there? Oh, you little peep squeak. You're the one who tried to make a quick gilder selling the holy wood. Squeak, how do you find me? I'll never do it again, honest, never, ever. Or my name's not Pip. Why? What made you start stealing? I needed the money. Not that it's any of your blinking business. How am I going to make my dreams come true if I'm broke? That's no excuse for stealing. What kind of dreams do you have anyways? You think I'm telling you? You'll just laugh at me for being a silly little mouse with big ideas. Bit blooming touchy, ain't we? There's no need to be so flippin' defensive. We just need to corner him. To be fair, anyways, let's collar the little runt and head back to the Cottermaster store, shall we? It's just me, or does Pip really remind you of somebody? You mean he might share a soul with someone back in Motorville? Would you mind telling us a little bit more about your dream? I don't sleep with a doll anymore. How grown-ups of you. But I bet you still drag it around with you everywhere in case you get scared at night. I do not. I told you I don't sleep with a doll anymore. I stopped talking to Mr. Drippy to be on, or stopped taking Mr. Drippy to bed almost a year ago. Now you done it, dum-dum. You all heard him, didn't you? I bet your girlfriend's really impressed now. Stop being mean. She's not my... And I don't sleep with a doll. Cut it out. Did you just call me Phil? That thingy's mouse name is Pip. I'm sorry, it's just what he said. It sounded like it sounded just like Phil when he was being mean. This mother freaker just jumped off. So we're gonna go to Motorville. Alrighty. Phil, where are you, brother? This nerd just standing out here by himself. Even, all I wanted was to build an auto all of my own. A hot rod faster and finer than any other. It's what we both wanted. My dream killed somebody. It killed your mom. Oh, that's why he's so sad. He feels guilty. Yo. He's possessed. Another nightmare. Yo, his nightmare is fat. Unleash. Yo, let's try it out. Everblade. That was pretty cool. Protect all our bros here. Oh my god, I got trapped up against the wall. Hit me with the tiny tears. Look at him wiggle that thing. This is definitely not a Persona knockoff. This is like a Pokemon knockoff. Why didn't the penguin protect himself? Oh no. Hit him with the burning heat. Letting the team die. I can't help it, bro. That dude died. He's weak. Oh, she died. Oh god. It's over. I'm probably gonna lose. Oh. Oh no. Ah, no, we're good. I'll bring him back. Come on, I can't heal. Oh man. Oh, I missed the golden thing. God dang it. Oh my god, I'm about to die. Jesus Christ. The time it takes me to get healed, he already hits me with the big attack. Let's do the arrow light. Bing. Oh, dude, he's dead. It's over. It's a wrap. He only needs one more hit. Oh no, wrong one. Oh well, that works. We got him. Hell yeah. Everybody levels up. Oh no. What am I gonna learn? Rise and shine. A rude awakening cures one ally of the effects of sleep. Man. Do I really want this? Oh, the game's freaking out. It's all my fault. The poor lad's still broken-hearted. You must really hate me, Ollie. I guess we're not friends anymore. I never said that. I should have been me. It should have been me in that car. It should have been me in the river. That way, your mom would have never had to save you. That way, she'd still be alive. You can't think like that, Phil. It won't change anything. What was I thinking trying to build a car? If I hadn't built that hunk of junk, none of this would have ever happened. This isn't what my mom would have wanted. She wouldn't want to see you like this. We were trying to make our dreams come true. We were trying to make the neatest car in the whole world, remember? Punch him. That fool punches like a nerd. Alright. Didn't you listen to a word I said? Your mom's dead because of my dumb dreams. Oh, our dumb dream. So what do I do now? Build another car? Mess it up again? Get somebody else? Get them? I can't. Listen to me, Phil. My mom would never want to give up on our dreams. You remember all those times we'd sneak into the car factory? Remember the old guy we made friends with there, the engineer? He told us all about cars, didn't he? And we promised him we'd make a car better than anything Motorville had ever seen. Sure, my mom used to tell us we had cars on the brain, but when she heard us talk about our dream, she'd smile. She'd never really get mad at us, did she? I remember. She wanted us to follow our dreams. I know she did. Follow our dreams. I know it's what my mom would have wanted. You can't give up on your dreams. I never did see this one coming, Dolly boy. It's your own heart that's making the locket glow. Your heart's brimming with ambition. What am I supposed to do? Can I really take a piece of my own heart? It can't hurt to try it, can it? It'll make a change from borrowing from other folks. Go on. Here it goes. You got some ambition. That felt strange. I guess that must be how all people who helped us felt. I told you it was worth a try. So now we give him a heart. Ambition. I feel kind of warm inside. I don't know what's wrong with me, Ollie. I just can't stop crying, but I feel all warm and fuzzy. You know what that is, Phil? That's my mom trying to tell you something. She's telling you to never give up on your dreams. Never give up. That's right. And we don't want to let my mom down, do we? So that means we have to keep on going. Keep on chasing after our dreams. I can't let my mom down. I won't. You're right, Ollie. I won't give up. I won't give up on our dreams, or on my dreams. Other way around. And that's a promise. Aww. How cute. I'm going to study hard and go to college, and then I'm going to build a car that's safe. A car people can rely on. You hold me to that, won't you? I gotta tell you, Ollie, if you're gonna keep dressing like a weirdo, I can't be seen with you. It's a freaking cape, bro. There's nothing cooler than a cape. If you want to dress like a crazy, who am I to stop you? I got important things to do. See you around, kiddo. To tell you the truth, I didn't know if nabbing a nugget of your own heart was going to work. It looks like it worked just fine, Mr. Drippy. Yo, it's P. What's wrong with him all of a sudden? I've been waiting. Where were you? This is my house. P. You mean P's here right now? She came right out of my house, but how did you get inside? Easy peasy. I can open any door I like. I'm not sure I understand who were you waiting for? I've got something to tell you. Are you sure you'll be alright? Whatever happens? Even if I find out the truth? I'm worried about you, Oliver. Are you sure you'll be alright? I'm not exactly sure what it is you're worried about, but as long as my friends are with me, I'll be fine. You don't have to worry about me. What is it? I'll always watch over you. What the heck? Thanks. What did P have to say? She said she was worried about me, so I told her that I had my friends with me and that I was going to be okay. So now we go back to Ding Dong Dell. We gotta get the holy wood back. The holy wood. My back, I'm getting tired. Are we going? Yeah, we gotta find the rat again. I'm really sorry. The thing I stole, it was really important, wasn't it? What a flippin' transformation. Looks like this mouse really is your pal's soulmate. The thing is, I've already sold it. I sell things to the local shopkeepers. I just don't know what to do. Let's just explain it to the shopkeepers what happened. I'm sure he'll understand. You stole it, a little cheap shirt like you? What? He confesses, didn't he? The mouse stole it and sold it to you? I haven't spent any of the money, I promise. I'll give it all back to you. I sense this is an item of some value to you in that its loss has caused some distress. I hate to see it go, but I know where it belongs. We got the holy wood back. Alright, I don't care about the stupid rat. What kind of thing then? For sure, ever since I was little, I've always wanted to build my very own cloud sweeper. I want to build the fastest, best cloud sweeper in the world. Does he really remind you of someone? Building something that goes real fast is super neat. Finally, somebody who understands me. Good luck, Pip. Building your cloud sweeper. Alright, I'm gonna be real with you guys. My back needs a rest. I need to stand up for a few seconds. I'm gonna go get a snack. I'll be right back. Yo, we're back. Alright. So, yeah, let's go ahead. Back in the game, I got a snack, I walked around, I petted my cat. Everything's better now. I'm glad I took that little break. So, let's go. Oh my god. I got some Oreos too. One second, let me finish chewing. It's good to see you again, Your Majesty. You have returned. How the devil have you been? One has been busying oneself with that rogue Hickory. Unless one is very much mistaken, you come bearing the holy wood of Almamon. That's right. We wanted to ask you a favor. No need to continue, dear girl. One knows precisely why you are here. So the Khalifa chose to entrust the holy wood to you. It seems the time has come to reunite the power of the three kingdoms. Allow one to do one's royal duty. Nice, he chopped it up with the little claws. Surely you expected nothing less. It sure has been great seeing you, but we have to head to Hamlin now. So you're off to Hamlin, hmm? Take care, won't you? It's a rather grubby place for one so very pure. Well, we already been there like multiple times. Excuse me. Bro, it takes so long just to walk to the freaking king. Finally. We need you to finish carving something for us. I do enjoy your visits. There is a certain liveliness you bring to every occasion. You mentioned carving something? Esther was talking about the Clarion. You have come to the right place. The Clarion may only be completed by the ruler of Hamlin, but I am afraid there is a minor problem, namely that he does not possess all the skills required. What do you mean? To complete the Clarion, one must possess not only magical power, but the talent to carve the necessary holes. While I may have the magical skills, I am unable to help with the more practical aspects of the process. Maybe your brother could help us. You could make it sound so flippin' easy. You only get one use of each time. Aren't you forgetting someone? I can't promise miracles, but Father did teach me a few things. Come with the kingdom too, only you never mentioned it. I just didn't want to make a big deal of it. My brother, my real name is Gascon here. I've said it. We knew that already. We were there, you know. Then why are you hellbent on getting me to admit it? Anyways, we can discuss the whys and wherefores later on. The point is, my father taught me what I need to know. You're telling us this now. If you'd let us know a bit earlier, we wouldn't have had to come all this way to Hamlin. I'm afraid it's not that simple. I can't do the magic part. So they gotta work together.
Mm. 息もぴったりだよ。うわー。
Nice. We got the Clarion. Let's focus on the task ahead, clearing the miasma marshes. I think you should be the one to play it. If you ask me, there's no better woman for the job. I'd love to do it, but I'm tone deaf. I'll play the Clarion and clear a path through the miasma marshes. I truly believe you will. We should get going. You're right, it's time to head to the miasma marshes. The unbreakable bond between the hearts of two princes has unlocked a story. Alright, cool. Very nice. Bro, this game just keeps going and going. I thought I was close to the end before. But now I'm thinking, goddamn, this game is forever. It says, consider taking the rank B battle at the Temple of Trials tournament. If you can complete that entire rank easily, equipment and familiar fighting forces adequately ready for the swamp. So let's go there. The Temple of Trials. Let's check that out. Damn, there's a lot of people here. It's kind of crazy. Things are pretty lively around here these days, aren't they? That's because I'm holding the most amazing contest in the universe. Familiar keepers have come from all over the world to pit their best beasties against each other. So what am I supposed to do? So you're here to compete? A familiar ticket? You can exchange them for super mega ultra rare familiars. Oh, I have a bunch of them apparently. Okay. Yo, he's gold. What? Oh my god, I freaking pushed the wrong button. Oh, gold franc. That's all we can fit. Oh, it kind of sucks, bro. He's like starting out at the very bottom. I have to evolve him and everything. What a bummer. How do I compete? Rank E? So it said in the guide to, if we can get all the way up to rank B, then we should be good. So let's see what we can do. Yee. You win. Round 2, the Babana Punch. Yo, they're huge babanas. Nice. You win. The Gilderbergs. The dude, the little kid in the bow tie, bro. Yo, these things look scary. Oh, that worked. You win. Rank E cleared. Hell yeah. Do we get like XP for that or? We don't get XP or nothing? Kind of lame. Oh no, they killed my bro.
気になっちまったぜ。
Little Tommy by himself, huh? Alright. He's a turtle. Oh god. Got him. It only took forever. You win. Rank D cleared. The tree fellas. Oh, dude, I never even seen those things before. Oh, they're healing their friends. What the heck? The one damage. Bro, that was the first round. We're already like halfway dead. Wow, they killed him. Bro, it's a wrap. We're already done. It's a little fucking... Yeah, we're done. We lost. You lose. Let's go do these bounties, I guess. Since we need to level up. Oh my god! It's like I'm just pushing buttons, bro. It's fucking stupid. I'm an idiot. In the southern winter wonderlands and the winter isles, a mighty monster is causing avalanches in the winter isles and terrifying values. Residents, something has been done. Something must be done. Oh my god. I fucking hate myself. Let's try this thing.
行くよみんな。行け。
These like summons are pretty sick. Only 92. What is this thing weak against? What are you doing? It's only doing 1 damage. Alright, so that sucks. Bro, I'm almost dead. Bro, this is taking forever. There it is. There it is. God damn. Gold Frank is a level 7. What are we doing? Go up in here, heal up, and then look for the next one. The ice ogre. Get him. Yeah. Sheesh, dude, these monsters are pretty strong.
あ、実力ってやつだ。
That was pretty hard. Into the Yule. I kind of want that. I kind of want this. The Blazing Blade. Where is this at? Oh, on Old Smoky. Bro, and we're gonna have to travel all the way up. Like, oh my god. Let me just check and see if there's a teleport like circle thing. No, I don't think there is. So we gotta hike our ass all the way up the freaking mountain. So annoying. Of course the Pomeranian wants to smoke.
行くよみんな。
実力ってやつだ。
I love how that character literally has chicken legs. Like, his legs are legs of chicken. It's really funny. Okay, so I guess these traps don't exist anymore. They don't blow steam. Fool saw me from a mile away.
緒やるか。
行け。みんなすごいよ。行くよみんな。行け。この調子で行こう。
Alright. Well, let's get this dude.
よし頑張ろう。行
Blizzard or water? Bolt from the blue is like electricity, right? Let's do the blizzard. Damn, that wasn't even that strong. I don't think it's worth the MP use. Lava. Did she try to hit me with her butt just now, bro? Got her. Alright, cool. Is there a little teleporter here? It is. Let's take a nap real quick. Go turn in our bounty. Oh, we'll see where we're at. Alright, so we're done here. Next, where can we grind at? Maybe we grind... What was hard? I think the glittering grotto was probably the harder spot. We can go there and grind. That'll probably be a good spot. What is this? A secret tunnel.
気をつけて。いけ。
気になっちまったぜ。
来たわよ。いけ。やったね。
お前ら気抜くなよ。
いけ。そうってことね。
出たな。
いけ。やったね。
Too easy. The Papa Sasquatch is here. No, that's crazy. Trying to get to the save point, bro. I'm like running out of juice. It is 7 p.m. I have been streaming for 3.5 hours. I think this is where I'm gonna call it quits. So, yeah. Boy. Whew. Well, it was fun while it lasted. I hope you guys had fun watching me grind. Thank you guys for coming through. And I'll see you guys later. You guys have a great night.